Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is kind of hard to believe, but somehow the BookTubeAthon is almost upon us again. So I am here with my pre-BookTubeAthon TBR pile video, just to let you guys know what I'm going to be trying to read this year. As a little quick life update, I don't often do these, but last time I was doing the BookTubeAthon, I was actually unemployed, which meant that I was able to read all 7 books in the week, and I was able to do like almost daily video updates. This year I am working full-time and also taking classes in the evening, so the likelihood that I will actually be able to finish all 7 books and make video updates is just so astronomically low. I really don't think it's gonna happen, but I am gonna just try to read as much as I can and maybe just do like a single wrap-up video at the end of the week. Hopefully that sounds good to you guys. Let's get started with the TBR. So the first challenge category of the BookTubeAthon is read a book with yellow on the cover. I have decided to read Carrie Hope Fletcher's All I Know Now, which is a book that I picked up in London when I was there earlier in June. Something I didn't mention before when I was showing this in a haul is like, how cute is this? This is the book without its jacket. How cute is that? That is so cute, and so it's obviously got a bunch of yellow on the cover. I think it'll go quickly, even though it is a hardcover and not the shortest of books, because it's, you know, nonfiction, so I just don't think it'll take very long. Most of the books that I've picked for this challenge, I've already started at least a little bit. This one I've read a few pages on just to sort of get an idea of her writing style and how quickly the book might go. I'm also possibly gonna try to combine some of these categories. Last year I did just 1 book per challenge, but this one, if I want to do most of the challenges, I might have to combine them. So I might also be using this one as a book that you only discovered through BookTube, because it's close enough. She's a YouTuber, it counts. But the other one that I might be using for read a book that you only discovered through BookTube is The Winter's Kiss by Marie Rutkowski. This isn't exactly, it's not this book exactly. I discovered The Winter's Curse through BookTube, so I'm counting it because I discovered the series that way, so close enough. I am actually pretty far into this one, so this one is sort of like the last ditch. If I really need to get another book in, I will read this one because I have already started this one pretty significantly. So the next challenge that I'm going to be trying to complete for the BookTubeAthon is read a book that is older than you. So for this one I have chosen Lucky Jim by Kingsley Amis. This is one actually that I am also planning on reading for the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge of read a book that a family member recommended to you, because my mother recommended this one. So this book was originally published in the early 1950s, so it is very much older than me. It is about post-World War II England and the sort of dissolving of the class structure, and it's about like a new teacher, I believe, and I've started it. I just finished like the first chapter. It's narrated in first person from a guy who is working at a college and, as far as I can tell, kind of hates everyone that he's working with, but it is very like dryly funny in that British way, so I am looking forward to reading this. Hopefully I can read it in the week. So for the next category, it is read a book only after sunset, so only at night, which is most of my reading time anyway, so I could kind of have picked any for this one, but the one that I am choosing to go with is The Girl of Ink and Stars by Kieran Millwood Hargrave, which is another book that I picked up in London. This is, I believe, a YA fantasy about a girl who is like trapped on an island, and then her best friend goes missing and she's trying to find out what happened to her, and there's like an evil governor and mythological creatures, and possibly this is something of a fairy tale retelling. I'm not totally sure, but this book is just beautiful, and it's not particularly long, so I think I'll be able to finish it pretty quickly. But I showed this in, I think, my haul video, but in case you didn't watch it, let me just show you how pretty this book is. So there are beautiful things in this book, like there's map details, and then all of the pages have like these drawings on the side, and every like chapter heading has like designs up at the top of it, and it is just beautiful and not too long, so I think I can read it after the sun has gone down. So for the next one, it is a sort of double challenge, which is read a book that has a movie adaptation and then also watch the movie. I'm cheating on this a tiny bit. I'm actually choosing something that has a TV adaptation rather than a movie adaptation, but it is the graphic novel Preacher. I can't remember the author's name, but you'll be able to see it on the screen. I don't actually have this one yet. I need to go pick it up, but the actual BookTubeAthon doesn't start for another week, so I've got some time. The TV show has been running on, I believe, AMC for the last few weeks, and I already have plans to watch the TV show, even though I haven't already, so it just seemed like kind of a perfect time. The comic book, I believe, was first put out in like the mid-90s, so I don't have like super high hopes that I'll love it, but it did seem like I would just be interesting to compare the graphic novel to the TV show just to see where the differences are. So the next challenge is read a book by one of your favorite authors. So for this one, I have gone with Newt's Emerald by Garth Nix. Garth Nix was one of my favorite authors growing up. I absolutely adored his A Porson trilogy, Sabriel, Lyriel, and A Porson. It is a fantasy world about raising the dead. It's really, really cool. But then I just didn't end up really reading that much else of his. I think I maybe read one other book that was like a sci-fi one called Shade's Children, but I think that was about it. I haven't really been following him. But this one is, he said, based off of like his love of Georgette Heyer, and I love Georgette Heyer, and I love Garth Nix, and I think this one is like Georgette Heyer but with murder mystery added, and that's just great. So this is the one that I'm going to be trying to read for a book by one of your favorite authors. And the final challenge is just read 7 books. So I really don't think I'll get this far, but if I do, most likely the 7th book that I will be reading is Juliet Takes a Breath by Gabby Rivera. This is a modern day YA contemporary about a lesbian girl who decides to go away from her family in the Bronx and go like volunteer for this white feminist in, I believe, Portland. And so it's about like intersectionality of race and gender and sexual orientation and all those different kinds of issues, and also just about, you know, a girl sort of coming into herself. So that is gonna be it for my BookTubeAthon TBR. It is extremely unlikely that I'll actually finish all of these, what with everything else that I have going on, but that is what I'm going to try to do, and we'll see how it goes. Regular Tuesday updates should hopefully resume soon, although I think I'm also gonna be trying to post my London vlog videos soon, so who knows what the upload schedule will be like, but I will see you guys very soon with another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.